Hey everybody, welcome to the Land of Dream stream.
Hey
How are you
there,
guys
hi
doing?
there. Hello there.
How's everyone doing?
Not going to answer you.
Okay,
Sorry.
awesome.
I think you should call on us each individually, and then we'll have to answer how we're doing.
Yeah,
Peter,
no one's
Peter.
going to answer. Yeah.
Our brand new pal to the stream, Peter Simon, also an artist of Underland's NPCs. How are you doing, Peter?
Some renown.
I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be here. I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come.
Excellent. James, how are you doing?
First off, I do want to welcome Peter again to the stream because I'm really excited to play with him. His artwork is seen throughout the Muckland sandbox. He does a ton of NPC art, and it's fantastic. And the only reason I didn't say hello at the beginning of this stream is because I was furiously clicking through tabs to find the one where the stream was live. And I just wasn't paying attention.
Got
too many tabs
over
but,
there.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Living a dream. Can't wait to play some Land of Dream. It's my favorite time of week.
Because we play every day, but we only
Play every
stream
day,
once.
just don't stream it yet. Yeah.
I can't even imagine. That would be awesome.
It's a commitment.
It is.
George, how are you doing?
Gotta be nervous. I gotta be honest, it makes me more nervous that you're calling on us like individually. Like I don't really get nervous on stream, and then we're sitting here, I'm just waiting. I want to have a good answer. Everyone's answer's so good right now.
I think you've
What am I
already
gonna say?
answered. It's really great.
Yeah, I'm extremely nervous to be here.
Cool.
Nothing's more nerve-wracking than playing a TTRPG on a weekend.
Stressful.
I'm
Adds
gonna be-
gray hairs.
I'm going to be covered in sweat by the end of this.
It's just, that's how you know it's a
Well,
good session.
After this crazy fight you're going to get into, maybe you will be.
Oh no!
Oh, listen to this guy.
Oh no! It begins.
It begins.
Yep, it's about time that I throw a real challenge at you guys. Something that'll
Give me a creature rating on
Thanks,
this. What's the challenge rating on this?
challenge rating is like 100, probably, maybe like 107.
Hey, Paul C. It's 1,000. It's over 9,000.
See, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
How you
buddy.
doing?
You're calling all the commenters too.
Yeah, everybody that comments.
We just have to hold the stream up. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Sorry.
Oh, that's classic.
Ben's is very polite.
No one asked me, but yeah, I'm doing fine.
Oh,
But
look at
you're
this.
the GM. You're the enemy. So I mean,
The enemy. The enemy.
So let's start with George.
okay.
Actually, first, we want to thank
Okay.
everyone on Patreon. We got a new patron this week.
Ooh,
Jonathan.
who dat?
Thank you,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Bow, 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 bow.
And thank
Thank
you
you for
to
patronizing
all
us.
of our other patrons and everyone who's bought the game.
Yuli. Yes. Coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
Thorata, it's been a while.
It's been
It has been a while, Yuli.
Ben
Good to see you,
did kick
bud.
off the stream with some straight up Authorita.
Yeah. I feel sanctioned.
Well, sometimes when there's silence, you just got to be the one to get
Yeah.
things going.
To break
That's
up
true.
silence.
Push and prod.
All of it. Yeah.
And so I'm going to push George to read the notes from last time, and then we'll have Peter introduce himself, his character.
Have him introduce himself again.
Yeah. I'll be brief because I want to get to Peter's introduction and hear more about who he is in Land of Dream. Quest 9, titled Mementos, because I forgot to make notes about mementos from Quest 8. Letters checks. I believe we're leaving the Welkin posts. We'll make letters to 5 people, Rog and Tug. But he makes an intimidate check. It's a 0, so it's a useless letter. Write to Millie to persuade her that this is a good business model with a better return on investment. Inspire check was only a 4. Yarla, don't smash anyone. Tinker check somehow is a 6. Jeff Goldfish, because I'm a fan of Jeff Goldfish and want him back. It's a 0 charm check. Ben says, yes, the gall, remarkable, yes, find this chili, this chili scamp and end her. is what he says verbatim. And then I write a note to Slater to inspire him to not give up while he's chained in Frog's dungeon boat. And it's a 6. We head out from the Welkin Post, get a 9 travel check, but I get a 1 when trying to search for Orch Iron. I'm now trying to search for that to make, I think, an Orch Iron Spear. But he gets a 1. It's a perilous encounter. We're confronted by a band of formidable looking mercs. They think we're after something. They're looking for the sinking tower. I try to convince them in the Quagmash. It's in the Quagmash, which I really think it is, and get a 7. So it's a success in convincing them, but now they want us to take them to it. So we're kidnapped. But Buddy reverse kidnaps them and hires them with a 9. So they'll take us to Nakadomhi Hamlets, but they're thinking we're just going to stop there briefly. Night falls. We reach their boat, load on. I am able to tinker and repair my pocket hang glider. Buddy pulls out a trophy saying he's a sport fisherman, and they should stop here to fish. He gets a 6 on trickery. But more than anything, they're eyeing the trophy for its value. So some rascal rummy gets played. Buddy puts up the trophy itself, rolls a pair of 4s, but some other guy wins with a dancing dragon, which is a 4, 5, 6. So, wow. Okay, this is terrible. Under the cover of the game, I'm able to repair my pocket hang glider with a 7 using a loophole that I've created called the Higginsian slip. I sacrifice my torch to turn into mats, and I use my walking force to reduce the repair costs.
Any of that was vocalized. Like,
no.
Higginsian slip.
This is so, Peter. Essentially, as a Dungeoneer, I get a new set of torch and equipment every quest, and I realize now I can break them down for an infinite mats supply loop.
Also, just like functionally, there's a segment of the show where George just jams himself.
Also true. So a troll with a basket the size of a bathtub is collecting something as we sail down. I see that they're clams and he's not going to get out of the way. I try to convince everyone they should help the troll find his clams with a 12, and they agree. So I rustle up a large clam digger, wave the troll over, and offer it in exchange for letting us get past. We're able to convince him. But he uses Magnet to pay some copper coins to shove our boat along hard enough to knock the 2 remaining guys off. And we're able to get away from these jokers. We travel in the night, make another travel check with disadvantage. Buddy gets a really good roll. It's a 10 and a 12. Spend some quest points for a 12. And we get a sparkling goldfish that pops out and offers us a riversaur egg. So the Beastmaster in me wants to use a riversaur as a pet, but Ben educates me that they do not make great pets. They're kind of like a rancor. Turns out that a gnome gave the goldfish the ability to speak. So wrapping up here, we're tired, rest for 2 legs, we're being tracked. The river guard wakes us up on the boat, saying that a few mercs in their boat was stolen. We convince them that we're not the rascals they're looking for, and they warn us about some crawlbads up ahead. Get another discovery with our final travel check. A beamkin waves us down, asking if we've seen a missing acorn that we cannot find. We learn that we can bring the riversaur egg to the Howling Dam, which may make the riversaurs stronger. And instead, ending with that, we decide to make one more check to get to Junktown, and there's a perilous encounter. So as we get close to Junktown, a horde of gremlins jumps onto the ship and starts grabbing all of our stuff. I have in bold noted that, remember, we traveled 10 hexes or more, and that may have to do with experience.
Look at that.
All right. What's up, No Clear?
Hey,
No Clear.
Welcome.
All right, let's okay, so you guys, let's paint the picture here. You're sailing into Junktown, and there's junk just spilling into the river, and you guys are kind of navigating that, and then out of nowhere, a horde of gremlins jumps onto the ship. Gremlins, they look like this. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen.
Did they jump out of the water onto us? Because doesn't that make them wet? That's the thing you're not supposed to do.
I knew that you were going to say that like a beat
You
before you even spoke, and I don't know how, but I knew it was coming.
You just felt the stupidity of my comment.
I could sense a Gremlins in the Water joke just coming.
Oh no, I had to do it.
So
Yeah, love those guys.
they're jumping out of the junk, so they're not wet, and also that doesn't apply. So, but then you see a unicorn, just this beacon of light.
It's blinding. It's uncomfortable to look at, but it's also, I can't stop looking.
Describe what happens next, Peter.
I think it's more like a beacon of darkness.
Oh yeah, he is a knight. He has a Batman cowl.
This is my favorite thing ever.
I think just like perched on a pile of rubble, on a pile of trash. You see for a split second a unicorn, and then there's a flash of light. Maybe it's lightning. Maybe there's like a rumble of thunder in the background, and suddenly he's on your boat.
Just like how did I don't know if you're an enemy or not. I get into like a karate stance.
In a panic, I shoot my crossbow at Peter, but he catches the bolt in his teeth.
I love it.
This unicorn's wearing a mask, just covering his eyes. So he's also got on a stylish hat.
Excellent.
What sort of hat?
Sort of a like a Zorro style vigilante hat.
Amazing.
Sort of like a cowl,
like El Kabong status.
Dare I say a dark duck?
But he does have a cloak on in addition, just covering his shoulders.
Oh my gosh,
it's chilly.
What was your hair color again?
Neon pink.
Everything is like darkness
like
and
the mighty
concealment.
Zorgana.
Damn.
Yeah, neon pink, which for the record allows me to spend 5 courage to take an additional action or move, which
I'm
might
really excited about that.
Be relevant. Might come in handy.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, so you guys are in a conflict. Let's start at parlay. Does anybody want to parlay with the gremlins?
I parlay with Peter.
Peter.
I say, I don't know who you are, but can you help us against these little munchkins? They are just eating up our boat.
I don't respond to that.
I love it.
Is parlay where I would do like an intimidate action?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make a medal.
Yeah, I'd like to parlay in that case to intimidate these gremlins.
Like, yes, nice.
What are you gonna say? How are you gonna intimidate?
I'm just gonna stare them down, and I'm gonna say, "Leave this place."
All right.
What is your intimidate check?
Yeah.
Roll it on up. This is a D12.
Mm-hmm.
That is right.
Yep.
Let's see.
And then your intimidate is one of your vigor stats. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am the sparkle.
I am sparkle.
That's a 12.
Oh, way to kick off the adventure.
I think there's a beat.
I jump off the ship. I rolled a 4 metal check.
There's a beat where before Chili and the gremlins do anything, they just kind of stare in awe, and then they just they go, and all of them jump off and splash into the water. They didn't get to do any damage to the ship, and
you still have a boat.
You see the goblin and the boggle also jump off. So you're just standing there now, Peter, on a boat that's like floating.
I look around and I don't know how to pilot a boat.
I cry out, I can't swim.
I will swim over to Buddy and
I choose not even to make an athletics check.
Yeah.
I just can't swim.
Let me swim over to Buddy and see if I can. We all drowned the first thing in this episode. All right, I'll athletics over to Buddy. That's an 11, and I kind of start treading. Ben sounded so disappointed the gremlins didn't get to do anything. I'll start treading water and try to huck Buddy back onto the ship.
The ship is starting to careen into a mound of junk.
You're like Junkberg, if you will.
Yeah, Junkberg, exactly. Here in Junkberg.
Did we get the insurance when we rented
it? You stole this ship.
We stole this. We don't have any insurance.
All right. If you guys, it seems like No one's gonna do anything. The boat, Peter. Are you gonna make any attempt to pilot the
Can I
ship?
climb up?
Could I?
No,
How would I
'cause you're-
pilot it with my teeth?
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna give
Uh,
you disadvantage.
You'd, like paw at it with your front hoof.
Yeah, I'll try to save the boat before it
Make a
crashes. into a pile of crap.
disadvantage nimbleness check.
All right.
He tricked you into using his most powerful stat.
Disadvantage is what?
Roll twice, take the worst.
Got it. I was hoping you weren't going to say that. That's a 4.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus to nimbleness?
Nope.
Okay. You fail. Say there's the ship kind of careens into this mound of junk and it all like spills onto the ship. It doesn't break the hull or anything, but the ship is sort of like grounded there for, unless you guys like take off all of this junk.
All this valuable junk.
I think I nailed it.
Would it be wild if we just left the boat? Like, just like, we're here! And jump off.
I mean,
and, like, go
easy
straight
come,
to-
easy go, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think that I'll haul Buddy onto the shore of this junkberg that we've grounded ourselves on, and start doing like chest compressions to get the water out of his mouth until he does like a.
Yeah. Buddy
never
is
does
fine. He was being dramatic.
I'm still doing chest compressions.
I'm fine. I'm doing okay. Just a little startled there.
Yuli.
What are you going to do? I'm going to sheepishly go up to the unicorn and say thank you for saving. Like a thank you for, the gremlins. I don't know where we'd be.
You don't need to thank me. This is what I do.
You crash ships onto junkbergs?
I elbow Chili and be like, no. He's okay.
That was a first. I've never piloted a ship. I thought I did a pretty good job.
It
I'd
is
say
still in
so.
one piece. I will give you that. Chili is just obsessed with Zeros, right? Zeros's hair. I say, can I touch your mane?
Very well. Just once.
I feel like my life is forever changed, and I make notes of this.
What brings you to Junktown?
I wait for Buddy to answer.
I think we're stopping here. What?
That is true. I think
That's it. Yeah, we came here to essentially. I get why we came to Junktown. Actually,
I think it was just on the way.
it was just on the way. I think we came to Junktown to rest ourselves before we head across the used to be forest to get to the last tree.
Yeah, if you remember, you guys are like trying to lose those bandits because they're pursuing you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We went to
This is a
Junktown to lose.
yeah,
some
it was a
bandits.
good place. And then globally, we still want to meet up with Postmaster Beekman to help expand the Balkan
That's
Coast
right.
Express. We need to meet him at Fire Damp at some point.
So we have two missions we're on. We're along the way. We're setting up Welkin like post offices,
Mhm.
and then we're headed to the last tree because we've got to get permission from a particular gnome to make a deal so that a lumber camp in River Country can freely operate so long as they don't overcut the forest, and they will also make peace with a giant that is just looking for friends to be friends. And she's essentially built a giant lumber camp that the lumber camp folks can live in happily.
We sound like crazy people.
We sound like crazy people.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but the intention is to like come to a peaceful conclusion between these three parties that are at each other's throats.
We're trying to get responsible logging practices going in Plunge Pike so that the giant step mountains and the forests around it will not turn into the used to be forest.
So you're a tycoon.
That's right. I am absolutely a tycoon. You may have heard of me. I am the Gumball King. And soon I will wrest the Gumball Empire from Rog and Togrog to create a wonderland of absolute delicious gumballs. So people will be blowing bubbles from here to Grimley Wood.
I think Zeros lowers his horn towards Buddy.
I take that as
fair prices, of course. Everybody gets a deal.
I've heard it before. I am Zeros. I am the defender of Junktown. I am here to strike fear in the hearts of all tycoons and all Dungeoneers who would take advantage of the innocent population of this place.
I mean, we're just passing through. We got no beef with people in Junktown. So you protect
very
Junktown?
Ethical business practices. Very, very ethical.
Yeah. I'm not affiliated with him at all.
Wait a minute. Is that a Rog and Tog gumball machine?
Hey, you can't park your boat here. Hey,
it's not our boat.
Not our boat.
Not our boat.
It's just junk.
I saw the whole thing from that tower over there. What are you talking about?
Hey, you want a boat? 2 ancient coin pouches.
I'll give you silver coins.
Done. I shake his hand and take the coins.
All right. Boys, clean this up. You see like a team of goblins and boggarts in jumpsuits come over and they start throwing the trash off.
Yeah.
They find a straggling gremlin and just like punt it into the water.
Now, let me ask you, Zeros, are you like known by the people, or are you sort of like a whisper?
I think it's more fun if I'm more like a whisper. I would like to be better known, but I also I don't know if I'm that good at my job.
So when you're approached by these civilians, would you just stand there and like let yourself be known, or would you disappear like Batman?
I would try to find a convenient pile of rubble to stand behind, with just casually like a horn poking out randomly.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey, where'd that horse go? Will you sell that horse too?
There's no horse here. This is a mighty.
I know what you're talking about.
Defender of Junktown.
What?
You've never heard of the Defender of Junktown?
We both look behind us, and
Buddy's a little surprised that they haven't heard of him.
I think you're talking about Tabitha Towertop, and she's a boggart. Okay, so
I'm gonna pocket an
Anyway.
idea that what he really needs is marketing, and I'm gonna like use my tycoon abilities to try to help him grow his brand.
you
Well,
guys
brand
want a
manager.
job or something?
What kind of job?
Well, maybe not you, but she looks pretty hardy.
I look
Want to haul
around.
junk?
Chili kind of does love the idea of junk. What do you mean haul junk? You want me we're just getting pumping iron? We're getting buff? Or do I get to keep some cool toys?
Anything that's worth anything, you bring it to me, of course.
Oh, I think not. Thank you. And I start pocketing stuff.
Just junk. He changes
Just
his class
muddy
to
cogs.
junk mugger.
and,
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you going to go
this would be
junk mugger
useful.
profession?
Oh. I mean, I'm already a Beastmaster.
I know,
I
sorry.
look around for Fang and I say, Fang, where are you? And she jumps on my shoulder, and I remember that I love animals more than junk.
She's getting a little too big to jump on your shoulder.
It's uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. She's got these long, awkward legs, and her claws are kind of just digging in a little too tight. She used to climb up my pant leg, and it's just no one likes that anymore.
Now she weighs a cool 40 pounds, and it's just not the same.
Yeah. How does How does Zeros feel about cats, specifically cougars?
I think he's solid with them. I think that. I mean, I have a friend to many ability, which means that I'm good with critters.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe Fang goes up to you behind. Fang is my pet cougar that I rescued when she was a kitten. It goes up to you behind the junk pile and starts just kind of like purring around your legs. And I say, "Oh, I think she likes you."
This is weird.
Never been like before.
She starts marking you.
Oh, you've been. I think she owns you now. You probably have to travel with us. No. I say, I'm sorry. Let me wipe that off. Oh gosh, I get out a brush and start brushing Zeros' hair, like getting all the funk out. Start brushing his back.
I don't know about this.
I offer you a carrot. No, I don't do that. But I do think that my relationship with Zeros is that I keep thinking he's just my horse. So we're gonna have to work this angle. We'll see where we get with it.
Mighty Zeros, maybe you could show us around Junktown, seeing as you're its guardian. You must know it pretty well, no? Good spots to eat. Maybe resupply before we hit the used to be forest.
Maybe. I may have gotten off on the wrong hoof with you guys.
Well, we just won't let you steer any boats, but you haven't harmed us yet.
What I mean
Those
is
things try to harm us.
you seem well intentioned, if not foolhardy.
I mean, like to think we're very measured and make a lot of sense. And like at that exact moment, I spot a Krog like gumball machine and I smash it like furiously with a two-handed sword.
I mean, this is just who we are. We're nice guys. We we gotta go to town and resupply and meet good people, and you seem like good people.
Buddy, then you realize that it's not actually a Krog gumball machine. It's just like a
What
piece
it
of
is?
junk
Oh.
gumball
Oh,
machine.
okay. Yeah.
Sorry. My mistake.
I'm
It's
like
full
get
of,
sweaty from the
full
effort.
Yeah, it's like some PTSD every time he sees a gumball machine. It's not his.
They stole my idea. You see, they Krog and Tog, they stole my idea.
Can we make a lore check to figure out the origin of gumballs in Land of Eam? Like,
Yeah, go for it, George.
Okay, all right. How long have gumballs been around in Land of Eam?
Invented by gnomes.
So 1005.
1,005 years.
No, it's a 5. I have no concept of. It's a 7. I say, weren't gumballs invented by? God, aren't they like ancient? And I wait for the little voice of the narrator to let us know about gumballs.
I'm gonna have James tell you.
Nice. I have to believe it.
Gum in general is quite ancient in the Land of Eam. You'll find the most ancient pieces stuffed into muckball card packs, in which case they're hard as stone and you'd probably want to avoid them. As for the gum ball, it was invented by gnomes in Dingledell some time ago, except they were magic at that point and they would blow the bubbles and float through the air. Then at another point, they were kind of commercialized. They're delicious, and they were marketed to boggarts and goblins. And ultimately, I'm the one that came up with the idea to put them into bubble machines so that people can buy gumballs at their favorite restaurants and haunts and taverns. But my idea was stolen by Rock and Tog, as you know, and I will have my revenge in this life or the next.
The next.
I turn to Zeros and I say, or Zaros, and I say, well, that's his story.
Well, if you want to take down Rog and Tog and Krog,
yeah, we really don't like those guys. And
yeah, we'd like to take down Rog and Krog. They are,
It's
as
on
you
our list.
say,
Tog and Krog.
Rog and Tog and Krog. As you
RT,
said
RT.
earlier, they are the type of tycoon that you would not be a fan of.
Krog is my arch nemesis. He doesn't know this yet.
Really? We've had run-ins with Krog. Not a
what
nice
did he
guy.
do to you?
He's destroyed this land. Junktown is an open wound because of him. I'm the suture.
You see me pull out a pocket dictionary. Sue.
He's
I don't
really
know what
cool.
that is. What is that like the future?
It's like a Band-Aid.
Oh, Band-Aids.
I am
Is
the
that what they call
Band-Aid.
you? The Band-Aid. The Band-Aid.
That's a good name.
That's good.
We can market that.
But what do you mean? I'm Zeros.
Yeah, but Zeros the Band-Aid.
Band-Aid.
Like a heroic title. Ne'er-do-wells throughout the streets will be whispering the Band-Aid.
Buddy, you see like over the dune of junk, some strange looking creatures to kind of just catch you off guard. They look like big pear-shaped things, and they're like eating trash.
Oh no.
Oh no. I
Um,
don't know what they are.
You look like this.
the dudes.
Oh, no.
Bunch of dudes.
Bunch of dudes. Ooh, cat.
They're pests.
Well, they're sort of they're liked around Junktown pretty much, unless in rare cases they can get out of hand.
Do they just consume junk? Just like it helps kind of eat away at the. It's like old Slaggy the Slag Muncher, in my hex that I'm going to advertise eventually.
In my hex. The first of many. The
Yeah,
first of
many.
6.
Yeah. So the dudes are on the horizon.
The dudes.
The dudes.
Yeah.
Are they
They're
just
like
divided,
sand
or what?
people, You
Wow.
They only
might
pad
not
one
want to
single pile.
get involved with them. They're a wild card.
Interesting.
Where do you guys want to go? Like, what do you want to do right now?
Well, we've been on the road a long time. Maybe we should hit up a tavern. I have no rations. I've got a little bit of money because I sold the boat for silver coins. but I'd love to go resupply and hit the town a little bit and rest up before we head into the wilderness and learn more about Junktown from Zeros, the Guardian Bandit.
Yeah, Zeros can show you around.
Where do you want to take them, Zeros? Is it Zeros or Zeros or Zaros?
I think it's very confusing to everybody that has to say his name.
Good. Yeah,
I think he says it's Zeros, but he never corrects anybody.
I respect that.
We'll have to work on that for the brand. Get your name
Zeros, let's see. Let us see. There's Westbridge, which has the farmers market.
Ooh. Organic produce and junk.
Could be a good spot.
Organic junk.
Farm to table. Junk to junk. Yeah.
Great price on corn and empty printer cartridges.
Printer cartridges being the scourge of Junktown. It's like really funny to me.
So you guys came in from over here. You're probably about right here, this area. And you could just go to this bridge here called West Bridge. And they've got a farmer's market. They've got a library and a clinic, Doc Popper's clinic. If you guys, I don't know the state of your wounds.
That's what Zeros would suggest.
He sees us, we're all like beat up. You guys need medical attention.
Use a visit to Doc Popper. He's a friend.
Let's do it.
All right.
I think I'm at 9. That's not too bad.
I think I'm also at 9.
I'm going to take off my hat and my mask so I can walk around incognito.
That's amazing.
I love it. So if Chili were to try to like just sidle up and hop on your back, what is Zeros's move?
I think there's a good chance he wouldn't even notice that you were back there if you got up.
Let me make a
He's
nimbleness check
very,
and see if I can
he's
get
very bulky.
Do you have any sugar cubes?
Yeah. Yeah. I just mount Zeros. Nimbleness check. 7. I'm kind of teetering a little bit, but I try to haul up my walking forge and put it on his back as well.
How heavy is a walking forge?
Nobody knows. I just immediately break his back.
700 pounds.
Yeah, takes up 12 slots.
So it's pretty heavy.
Really?
Yeah, I actually can't even lift it onto his back. I say, "Come on, jump up here," and it just keeps sputtering away alongside of us.
I'll lean down. If I notice all of us, I'll lean down and I'll let you walk.
The forge won't get on your back.
Yeah,
All
Did I-
ridiculous.
It seems
Did I do something wrong?
of all things in the party, it seems like the most like weirded out by the unicorn.
it's
It's a homunculus.
yeah, it is a homunculus. Actually, do unicorns and homunculi have some sort of beef? Yeah, because they're unnatural. No, it's just a matter of fact.
Yeah, there's a little weirdness going on, but it's not like this is not canon, George. I'm just
Yeah, I feed my walking forge
It's
some
the acknowledgement that the situation
yeah.
is bizarre.
Yeah, none of us feel that way.
If I roll lore, can I make it canon?
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right.
That's exactly what we would do.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's an 11.
Yeah.
Yes. Use a quest point. Make it epically true.
what do you want? It's canon, okay? Does that make you happy? It's canon.
It's
Wait, so what exactly are we saying is canon? It's just that
that homunculi and unicorns have a beef.
we have a beef.
An
Okay.
ancient beef.
Yeah.
Primordial. It's amazing.
All right, so you guys head over to West Bridge, and it's probably the nicest area of Junktown with the least junk. And there's some food options. You've got a place called Royal the Broiler and Minnie the Rootin' Tootin' Tuber Gal.
I'm 100% going there. Tuber gal.
It's potatoes, as far as the eye can see.
Well, she's got a nice smoothie.
Tuber
But
smoothie.
Royal the Broiler has like broiled Nakadonkey tube steaks, quality rations. Each of them also sell components from Fleabag County.
Interesting. I
There's
will
also a
get
charm shop.
charm shop. Interesting. I would like to buy some quality rations, actually.
Oh yeah, what's our food situation?
All right, Royal the Broiler sells them for just copper coins, which is a deal.
That is a deal. I have silver coins.
Do you guys have any other money?
Current funds, copper. I have copper coins X1, but Krog still has all of our copper, silver, and gold. It's
And
really
you're not getting
frustrating.
that back.
Yes.
No, I'm
worry,
keeping
stole it.
I'm keeping his notes.
One day,
We're-
every street corner
Frankly,
will have a
you were
Buddy
lucky
Bank
to get your original equipment back.
Hey. Be nice. Be nice.
This is the segment of the stream where we attack our beloved Georgie.
I feel attacked. I feel attacked.
So it'd probably be smarter to use copper coins to buy something that costs copper coins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will offer to pay for it. Then I say, hey, Zeros,
I'll save my money for the charm shop, and maybe I can get us some
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Zeros, you want any of this grub? You hungry?
I am very hungry. I have no money.
sort of like a homeless vigilante.
I have no use of it. I'm also very hungry.
Fair enough. Ben, remind me. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy 1 ration, I guess. Right, because the 2 uses my copper coins up.
Yeah.
Okay. I say, well, I have some crow haunch souffle still, so I guess we can share that. And I picked up a ration for us, but now we're broke.
We're not broke. I have 1
that's
pouch
true.
of silver coins.
This is true.
And you're checking out the charm shop.
Yes.
They've got a stone that looks like a foot. It's in the shape of a foot. I'll just tell you what all this stuff does. Once per session, you can reroll a failed sneak check with it. It has 2 uses. Honesty beads, reroll a failed trickery check.
It's really good.
Those cost copper. Then it has 2 other silver items. Awareness gem, reroll a failed perception check. And a lucky feather, reroll a failed skill check, but that only has 1 use. So any skill check.
How much is the lucky feather?
Silver coins.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't spend our only money on that.
I
Good to know.
respect
No,
whatever
this was
decision
this.
you
I
make.
will return to the shop because the lucky feather is like the perfect feather for going into a hat. Okay, well let's eat, and I'm gonna ask what's been going on in Junktown these days? What's the haps?
Peter, well, you can add anything you want to it, but the gist is that there is a mysterious gang that's kind of operating from the sewers, and they're causing havoc in town. Junktown itself is growing faster than any other city in the Muckland, so there's sort of like a overpopulation problem. There's obviously a junk problem. There's even talk of the city like separating itself from Fleabag County just to get out of the thumb of the magistrate, the high magistrate. And Tabitha Towertop is the de facto leader of this place, and she's sort of you would consider her a tycoon. She's not fully a tycoon. She's sort of like a collector tycoon,
Like a super junk monger.
Yeah.
Is
I
she,
bet-
is she villainous?
You have suspicions that she could be.
Amazing.
Well, considering that our pockets are practically empty, it might be wise to see if we couldn't earn a little coin while we're here before we embark across the used to be forest.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably add Tabitha Towertop to my personal quest, given that she's kind of a collector and she probably, in my mind, has an object of great lore and doesn't appreciate the value or understand it.
That's cool.
Peter, tell me what your dealings with Tabitha Towertop have been so far.
I don't think that there have been any direct dealings, but I think that I've been watching her from afar, and every once in a while she sees me, and I go, oh, and I quickly hide behind something.
Coincidentally, she does live in the tallest tower of the city called the Nest.
I've been trying to prove that she's connected to the gang operating in the sewers.
Nice.
We should investigate the gang. Maybe we should go to Tower Top and see if she'll give us a reward for solving the gang problem.
How does everyone else feel about that?
Sorry.
She can't be trusted. We should solve the gang problem for free on our own.
Well, appreciate your nobility, but you know how you are hungry? We're pretty hungry too. And that it costs coins to eat because, you know, I don't eat grass or whatever horses. I mean, unicorns eat.
I've made a nimbleness check to start braiding Xeros's hair, his mane, while I'm just sitting on his back.
This is really pretty hair.
This is a beautiful unicorn. Yeah. Aw, you're such a good boy.
I may make that a tinker
this is
check.
wrong. I'm supposed to strike fear into the hearts of villains. I have to look more intimidating. I can't have braided hair.
Okay, I undo. I made a 9 tinker check, man. So I start undoing it, and I just comb it a little bit. I say, I'm sorry. It's just luscious locks. Locks.
Now it's curly.
I'm gonna make a lore check that Belmog Outriders occasionally braid their hair, and they are the most intimidating people in the Mucklins. I
hope that you guys are just like going off the rails with lore checks today.
That's a critical hit.
It's a critical lore.
It's very true. They're like Vikings.
Yeah, they braid everything.
All right.
Yeah. So
this is what we're using our rolls for.
Yeah, all of our good rolls are going towards this.
This is the stuff. This is called world building. We wouldn't have a game without it.
Are you heading over to the nest, or what? What are you doing?
I think not.
I have a problem with dandruff.
Yeah, I think Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sneeze. It's inside my nostrils.
I think Zeros was right that maybe we shouldn't talk to Tabitha. We should investigate the gang. If I should say, if he thinks that she's, you know, because we're not from around here. I'm gonna like lean into what he thinks we should do, but I still think we should ask for a reward once we learn more information and maybe dig into what's really going on in the sewers.
Our reward is the gratitude of the people.
That's great.
That is, yeah. I mean, I'm for that. I'm also for a full stomach. We'll figure it out.
We can have both.
Yeah,
we can have both.
If we improve the marketing of Zeros here, I mean, maybe people will give him food willingly.
That's true.
Speaking of food, looks like Doc Popper has left out his bowl of oats for you today.
It's just on the ground outside of his office.
Yeah,
like straight to it, like a moth to the flame.
Wow! Whoa! It's like getting a little bumpy while you hobble. Oh no, clop over.
I'll just tell Chili, like, yeah, we're gonna get a reward. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. We're gonna get a reward.
So, you guys want any oats?
Your head hits a little bell when you like
go down,
start eating, and Doc Popper comes out. He says, "Oh, Zeros." He's an old boggart, like really old. Who are your new friends? That's Popper. Good. It's good that you have new friends. I've been telling you, you should make some friends.
They're not my friends. They're my associates.
Oh, of course. Yes.
We're sort of a super team.
I reach down to shake his hand. I say, Chili Gumdrop at your service.
How can I help you? This is my modest practice here.
Maybe you could help us with a little bit of information. We're looking at investigating the gang in the sewers. And what do you know about the gang? And what do you know about Tabitha Towertop?
Well, I don't know much about the gang. I just know that they terrorize the people. And they supposedly come out of the sewers. They're called the Undermongers.
The undermongers.
They terrorize the people at night, so we will become their nightmare.
Is that like a horse thing?
Zaros is always saying these very dramatic things, and I keep telling him, "Calm down. Let the authorities take care of it."
There's authorities here?
Doesn't seem like the authorities are doing a very good job.
They can be bought off for very little. A boat, for
Oh.
example.
There's a small group of comrades.
Note this off.
Yeah. I didn't know he sold it to a cop. Thought that was just a junk dude.
I thought they're all junk dudes.
If you wanted, you'd go to Castle Rat Watch. They watch over the town in some respect. And like I said, some copper hats. They're not very reliable, but they show up every now and then.
Okay. Castle Rat Watch?
Yes.
This is where the authorities are. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds impressive.
Well, it isn't.
Maybe we should go over there and learn what we can. Learn
The amount of rat bites that I have to heal, well, sky high.
It's like turn around. There's just like a rat saluting us from a barrel with a grin on its face. I'll be seeing you later. And it hops away.
It gnashes its teeth at us.
Killer rat plague is high this time of year.
Are you implying that they like seasonally come and go? Yeah.
Oh, yes, during the warm months.
What about the dudes? Do they just hang out the outskirts of town? Do they ever a problem inside the walls?
People mostly know to stay clear of the dudes and let them do their duding, as it were, but every now and again.
Dudes,
people make sure that they leave them alone.
Dude bites, those are like shark bites.
Ooh-ha-ha.
A dude will shake
with
you
less
to pieces.
teeth.
They'll gum you and they'll shake you to pieces.
Oh man!
All right, I'm down for going to Castle Rat Watch if you guys are.
Sure.
What about you, Popper? Do you have everything that you need?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I have enough oats for myself tonight.
It's paid for a medicine with oats.
I'm gonna shake his hand, and in my hand, I'm going to have some coins. Pouch of copper coins using magnate. Be like, you take care of yourself, Popper. You'll be seeing us.
Oh my!
We'll probably need healing, is what he's saying.
Yes. Definitely come here if you're in need of healing. That's what I specialize in. I'm an old doctor, but I'm still good for something.
We may need a little bit of help later. I don't know what to expect in the sewers, and I have this entire conversation while I'm putting on a student plate mail. All right.
This has been very exciting for me because Doc Popper is one of the first guys I drew for Land of Eam.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. That's amazing.
Do you have a picture?
What a spectacular coincidence.
Yes.
Bring it up.
Yes.
Doc Popper.
Doc
yeah.
Popper. Here we go. Here's a little Doc Popper right in the corner.
Look at all these
down
beauties.
Here, down where what just happened.
He's over to the right.
There he is.
Yeah.
Love it.
He's a bogrel, actually.
Makes sense.
Doc Popper.
Motivation. Help as many folks as possible, even if they can't pay. He's a
It's
good
a good motivation. He's a good dude.
All right, so sounds like you're going to Castle Ratwatch,
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do it.
and you would like to know just more about.
More about the Undermongers and how we can help.
Okay.
And I've donned my plate mail in anticipation of hitting the sewers.
It'll be great when you get we start drowning in the sewers when they're flooded with
It's an
the
inevitability.
effluent. Yeah.
That's why I'm relying on you two. Because I can't fight. But I can talk my way out of problems.
Roll a d6.
Rolling D's. 4.
4 of your legs are cut off.
Oh. It was maybe.
All right, you head over to the spires, and you see Boggle straining to lower a basket filled with what looks like lint from the towering nest. So you guys are close to the nest, which is the tower of Tabitha Tower Top. And as Boggle has this huge basket, like a heavy basket full of lint. It's like sopping wet lint. He's struggling with it. Oh, this was just collected from the giant's belly button.
Did you say the giant's belly button?
Yeah, accumulates a bunch of lint. We're having some problems down at, but Tabitha wants it, so she thinks of
Good
my
talk.
magic properties.
Giant. There's a giant around here?
How do you
Yeah,
harvest
of course.
from a giant's
What
belly
are you
button?
talking about? Trash Mountain.
Trash Mountain.
Sleeping under it.
There's a sleeping giant under Trash Mountain.
I turn to
How long has
Zeros
it
and
been
I say,
Yeah. What?
I turn to Zeros and I say, did you know about this?
Everyone knows about this.
Oh my god.
We just don't talk about it.
Oh, I'm talking about it. Why is your horse talking about it?
It's not a horse. That's a unicorn.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the Band-Aid.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen this before. You like glue a horn onto the head and call it a unicorn. You know, make a killing at kids' parties. Classic stuff.
I look uneasy as if Zeros is going to like lightning bolt him.
No, he turns at you guys and gives you a wink. No, he's correct. I'm just a horse.
He says, "I'm just a horse." It's amazing. Yeah, it's just a horse.
Exactly.
Got it. I'll wink back, knowing that that's the shtick.
Well, listen, I got to send this basket up, and I'm having trouble. So, yeah.
Perhaps we can give you a hand. Is there a secret entrance that we could use?
No, I mean, you just pull on this rope, and it'll take it up way to the top tower. But my buddy's, he's taking a growler. Hey, Goblin, you look...
Ben!
You look strong. Or I guess,
Oh wait, I'm a goblin.
strap
Yeah.
it to your horse.
I don't know how my horse feels about manual labor. I can do it. I can do it. Can I use my 10-foot pole and some rope to like help cantilever it, or like make a pulley system to get it up?
Yeah, make a
easier?
tinker check.
Yeah.
Ingenious.
Only if it works. Ooh, I mean, it's rickety and helpful, but there may be some drawbacks to it.
Yeah. It looks a little rickety, but it's working. And buddy, I mean, you're realizing if you could sneak onto this basket, you could go straight up to the tower.
That's what I was thinking. You know, guys, if you pull this up, I may be able to get some info on the down low. Although I should have bought that charm that makes my sneak good. But that's neither here nor there. Hoist me up. And I'll jump into the basket.
You'd probably have to do it without the boggle noticing.
I will use Magnate again and give the boggle some copper coins and say, hey.
I can just distract the boggle with my dungeon crew.
That's true. Well, this is like a nothing.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
I'll just be like, hey, why don't you go get us some funnel cakes or something?
Okay.
All right. You're mine.
You have to make a check.
I don't think so.
Or
It's just you do it twice per session.
To just produce money.
It just produces money without using coins.
As you get into the basket, Fang is already in there. She's made her sneak check at advantage to scout with you.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I won't have you make a check because it's a boggle and you guys are cool and he doesn't want to work anyway. So he thinks he's getting away with something here.
He's not.
In fact, he may not even come back with the...
I had a feeling. I think I pull it up for me. What am I going to do? Come on.
All right. You get onto the thing. Let's see. It is Rickety. How do we want to handle this?
I probably shouldn't have put plate mail on. Like 50 pounds heavier.
I'm just going to roll a flat check, see what happens.
Oh, no.
I'm almost there. Almost there. Snap!
Yeah.
Yes. You're like really high up, you and Fang. It snaps. You can leap onto the tower. Make an athletics check.
Oh boy. That's a 5, but I'll use it a quest point to make it a 6.
Fang is on your face, clinging to you for dear life.
Because I am not.
I think Fang can easily do this.
No, she's doing that because it's entertaining.
You crash through a window. Take 4 dread, and you've made a clatter. You guys are watching this halfway up. They've just crashed through a window.
What do my surroundings look like?
It looks like a sort of, it looks fancier than you would imagine because the outside is like this wobbly tower that looks really haphazardly put together. But the decor is like, you can see that she's a collector and she's got strange interior decoration choices that kind of work, and it looks fancy.
I'm going to use my hide proficiency, but I'm going to just like put my visor down and pose with my sword like I'm on display.
I love it. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
There we go.
What is it? Nimbleness? I'll use another quest point to make that a 9.
All right, Chili. What does Fang do?
Jumps into the helmet.
She's like a big.
I know she's too big. I just, yeah.
If she also she could taxidermy, just freeze.
Yeah,
she can.
She pretends to be a rug.
Yeah, there you go. Whenever they step on her.
She has sneak, right? She is stealth, or no?
She's very sneaky. She has scout advantage on sneaking and spying.
That's perfect.
Oh, so she
So,
can
yeah,
probably
you
just
make a
slink off into
wilderness
the
check
shadows.
and do that.
Oh, okay, cool. So, and then I get advantage. Yeah, okay, yeah. So 2d12 for this check. Come on, big money.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Mm-hmm. That's
She
gonna
spots
be
a killer rat in the room and just like
Yeah.
herself.
Ooh, I'm so cool. I can't make it a 6. It's gonna be a 5 or a 4 actually. Yeah, she probably sees a killer rat and starts chasing it.
Well, what she sees is another bogrel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bogrel, a man bogrel, a male bogrel. Buddy, you watch all this unfold, and the guy he's in sort of, well, he looks like this.
Or Mac Tower Top. Is that her boyfriend?
And he's sort of shocked. He's investigating the window break, and he says, "What? Ah, here, kitty. Here, kitty."
I'm gonna witness the mauling.
Yeah. Yeah, can Fang just disembowel this guy? I think at the very least he thinks Fang is the one that broke in the window.
Yeah, he does. He's like, "What
Yeah.
are you doing in here, kitty? That's a big cat. What are you? Yeah, cougar?" Oh,
Yeah,
doesn't look
gets
like a
her.
cat.
Yeah. Oh no, you can't Beastmaster what I Beastmastered already.
Come here, kitty.
Oh no! A duel of beast mastering.
Yeah, how does this work, Ben? Is this guy's name Dar?
Dar Torment.
Yeah, it's Dar. His name is Mark Singer.
I love it.
He pulls out
Yeah.
like a piece of jerky and coaxes Fang over. Just be upfront. There's no risk of you losing Fang. This is
It's
just
George's greatest fear.
No,
is, like, losing pets and
Yeah.
items.
This guy's
but-
name's
yeah.
actually Timothy Treadwell.
she's just being coaxed and treated well. She follows the guy, and you watch this happen, buddy.
Palsy.
Yeah, Buddy's about to
Yeah,
get
it is.
harder than this. Yeah.
Come out to the coast, have a few laughs.
Have a few drinks. It'll be fun.
Now, Chili and Zaros, are you just going to stand there and look up, or what are you going to do?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, once he leaves, can I, from the top, help to pull the? I guess I can't. How do I get a horse up here?
I might be able
I
to
might
just climb up
legit the
there.
weakest in the party.
If this
I
is the
love the
course we want to take, then I have a jumping proficiency.
I
I
love
could
it.
just.
Oh, that's true. I should.
Yeah, and it's not
From
like a
gargoyle to
sheer,
gargoyle.
it's not like
You
a
just-
sheer
yeah.
skyscraper or anything. It's
Just
like
mountain
really.
goat my way up.
Yeah.
You have to scream, "I am the knight" before you do it, though.
Zeros would be confused by that and say, "I'm Zeros."
You just keep screaming, "I am Zeros" every time he jumps onto an awning.
So
All
what are you
right.
doing?
I'll gesture to come on up now that the guy's gone.
I'm on his back for the ride.
We can do that.
I believe in Zaros.
I believe in a thing called Zeros.
What sort of check is this going to be?
Does the ability say?
I don't think so. I just wrote down jumping.
Oh, you have
Make you
that
want
as a
Probably
A proficiency. Oh, but I could also use Swift Hoof. That might make more sense. Which every session I can do a feat of athletics beyond the capabilities of a normal adventurer.
amazing.
Yeah, I think
That's perfect.
Yeah. So
That's-
can I just use that
That's what I
to
thought.
Swift
you were
Hoof my
using,
way up?
Mm-hmm.
There's no role associated with it. I think it just happens.
I believe it.
Can I make a lore roll to make that just happen?
Can
I change the rules of the game?
It does say athletics
Lore
check.
check. Oh, it does.
Can I change the rules of the game
I like the way you think.
using lore?
Um,
Yeah, using lore to change like everything is the funniest thing ever.
All right, athletics.
Here we go. I believe.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
Nice.
a 14. I do this like every night, honestly.
You're well practiced at it.
just to look into the window.
Wait, have both of your rolls been this game like been 12?
I think it was a 10 and a 12.
But still crits. Like just critical. George,
There's only one direction from here, and that's down. So
Yeah.
enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, you're going up. You hop up the nest like a mountain goat, and you meet Buddy up there through the window.
Why did we do this basket thing? I could have just taken both of you guys up here.
If you would have said something, I wouldn't have.
Chili, you notice that Fang is gone.
Hey, buddy. Seen Fang? Does she slink off as like a forward scout, like doing some recon? Or...
Here's the thing. She made friends with a bogrel that came in. It wasn't
pull out a
Tabitha, it was
blunderbuss.
someone else. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. He didn't notice me. I pretended to be a statue or something.
Nice.
And like, I don't really know where we're at, but we may be able to listen in on some important stuff and improve Peter or Zeros' theory.
Peter's away.
Peter.
Peter. I'm a unicorn named Peter.
My name is Peter Zeros.
Yes. You just go by your last name most of the time. Full name, given name, Peter Zeros.
Peter Zeros,
Esquire.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do some sneaking around, I imagine.
Okay.
Which is hilarious.
I have a +1 in sneak. So
Really good.
Nice.
All right, Hooch. I always want to say Hooch. Buddy.
Hooch and Brendo.
That's what like 100 sessions will do.
Yeah.
You saw the general direction that he went.
All right. I will.
Have each of you make a sneak check.
I'm not terrible at sneak. Oh, wait. I'm wearing plate mail. I don't succeed.
if you guys are just on my back, can I make the sneak check for all of us?
I got off and I'm sneaking through because I really want to find.
Thing I do is
Bang.
bump into another suit of armor and it
Yeah.
like clatters to the ground.
Oh no!
That's an 8 for me.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, there's a huge clatter. Chili, you can like slink off if you want.
I do it.
I think what happens is this Bogrel comes running back, and Zeros, you can decide if you want to stay or act like
Yeah, I'll just continue with a taxidermy joke. And
That's great.
the horse in here now.
That's great. What am I going to do?
Well, you can't do anything. He shows up, and you're like in a pile. You've knocked over armor, and you're wearing armor. And he says,
I'm like a turtle. I can't like flip over. I'm trying to get up.
Take the Voight Camp test, and he does not flip you back over.
he pulls out this small like hand blunderbuss, and he says, points it at your head. He says, "What are you doing up here?"
Uh-oh.
It's a long story, but I'm on a quest.
Okay, out with it.
I'm searching for a cursed cat that I believe may have come into this chamber. I could be wrong, but there's a cursed cat It's very dangerous, very cursy. And I've got to recapture it and take it out of here.
Make a trigger check. As you're saying this, he's eyeing you, Zeros. He's like, was that there before? I'm not sure.
10. The cursed cat of Catopia.
Nice.
Clearly.
Wait. That's it. The cat is cursed.
It is.
I just touched it.
Showing it any affection whatsoever.
What could happen?
Okay, hold on. Let me scan you. And I take out
Scan you. A tricorder.
I take out like just a wooden mallet and like run it over his body.
Well, what is that? What is that?
This is the magical mallet of curse identification.
Oh my god.
You look to be clear. Have you seen the cat?
Yes, I touched the cat. I brought it into my room.
All right, let me go in there. You stay here. Actually, you know what? Let's get you somewhere safe. Where can we put you that's safe? This room, it's compromised.
Look, I'll go with you into my room, and you could take the cat. I mean,
I say no. You can't go into your room.
Look, I can't let my sister know about this. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, I tell you what. Go downstairs, get yourself something to eat. Show me to your room. I'll capture the cat.
But my sister's room is over there.
Oh, that's okay. She'll understand.
No, she won't.
Are you and her on the outs? Or something?
Yeah, she's always on my case for something. Now she's going to blame me for bringing a curse into the house.
Interesting. Well, maybe I can help. What is she on your case about? What can we tell her?
Look, I don't want to get into my whole family business here, but she never gives me any opportunities. She's always down on me.
Well, that's not fun.
Look, I'm a businessman too. I try to tell her this.
Well, this cat to the right buyer could be worth a lot of money. There's nothing like a cursed cat to use against the killer rats that are swarming all over Junktown. You could become a hero.
Now you're talking. Okay, I like this.
All right, well, you distract your sister. I'll get the cat. And we'll take her from there. Where should we meet up later?
Great question. Okay. Why don't we meet at the pier?
Okay, I glance over at Zeros and Chili.
Like on the ceiling.
And wink.
He looks at Zeros again.
Wait a minute! I start shaking the mallet. It's already happening. I gotta get in there. As soon as he goes, I think we should jet to get the cat and essentially examine his room.
All right. He goes down the hallway, and Chili now you see him go down the hallway. And
I get out my garrote wire.
Wow.
He goes up some winding stairs, and then you're at the top level of the building. And then he goes down a longer hallway. He says, "My room's over here. I'm going to go down there to my sister's room and distract her." Okay.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Tabitha. Hey, Tabitha. I got something to talk to you about. And his voice fades.
All right, I'll beckon the others to come with me, and let's go in the room.
It's a really awkward room. It's kind of smelly. It's like a teenage dorm room.
It's a deal.
No, it's actually it's like a man cave. He's got some really cool refurbished sputter tech and all this stuff.
Like a sputter Jurassic Park pinball machine in the corner.
Wait, yeah, exactly. I'm in paradise at this point because I love sputter tech and tinkering and stuff. So it's like an old board.
Fang is gorging herself on some meat.
Oh. I kind of ruffle her ears and I say, "Oh, you found some food. Good for you." Hey! I'm not taking it away from you. You know, I'm just happy you got some food. Let's pack up the rest for later. We take all of this guy's meat.
So what did you want to look for, James?
You know,
Or Zeros.
Yeah, Zeros will just rifle through just about everything like a horse would.
With your teeth.
Yeah, just with his like dexterous nose, just brushing stuff aside.
Huffing through paperwork with like blasts of nostril air. This isn't incriminating at all.
All right. Both of you make search checks. Wonderful.
Totally. I find nothing.
Yeah, same.
What are your totals?
1.
3.
All right. So it's obvious, like he's gonna know that you rifled through his stuff.
It was the cat.
It was the cat. Yeah. Make trickery checks to knock things over to make it look like a cat.
There's now horse poop in here.
Yes.
Sorry. Sometimes it just happens.
I respect it.
It's all right. In a desperate attempt to make it look like the cat, I slowly knock a vase off of the fireplace like this.
All right, you can't find anything of value here or of note. What is your plan now?
Well,
he's hiding something. We just can't find it. You have a meeting with him at the docks later. We'll shake him down.
Okay. I'm glad you thought that through.
Is part of the cat's curse.
Zeros is right. Like, we should get out of here and just see what we can drum up at the pier. We can tell him the cat escaped. And by we, I mean I, with you guys protecting me from the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get out of here then without being detected.
How many people can I carry in a pocket hang glider, Ben?
I think it's just you and maybe carrying someone else. But
and what was the decision if we're riding Zeros?
He holds it in his teeth,
right?
And we descend really fast.
Well, Peter could swift hoof again.
That's true. But he won't.
Can you hold 2 riders comfortably?
I can hold 2 riders comfortably.
Oh, perfect.
Because I'm bulky.
But then there's also Fang.
Here, I'll take Fang and me on the hang glider.
Okay.
As she clings to my neck. My jugular.
I'm going to just roll this die real quick, see what happens.
5 guards. Sure.
You hear, as you come out of the room, you hear Tormac saying, No. I'm still talking to you. We're still having a conversation. Where are you going? So
I love that.
It would have been amazing if we could have somehow switched them and searched her room while they were looking at the other one.
Yeah.
But I couldn't figure out how it would be ever possible.
Wait, are we still in the room when this is happening, Ben? Or
you've just
before we leave? We just
we're leaving now.
Wait, so what if we barricade them both in his room and then rifle through her room? Because that'll turn out good.
Well, the point is, she's imminently coming out. So, yeah, let's make checks for you guys to see how you get out.
Okay.
And if you fumble-aya, maybe something happens.
Fumble-aya sounds delicious.
It does sound delicious.
It's coming out in the next sandbox. It's Fumble-aya. What checks? What? Huh?
So Zeros will make the swift hoof.
Swift hoof, and then you'll make the hang glider.
I'd do it.
Hang
I'd do a
glider.
loop-to-loop on the way out.
Hang glider. I don't know. Athletics.
Okay, it's critical success then? No, it's just an 11. I still do a loop-to-loop. Uh-oh.
Nice.
It's less good, but that's a 5. And I might use a quest point to bring it up to a 6.
All right.
So it's 2 quest points going away, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Success with a twist.
I crashed through a window on a different floor.
Oh, no.
Tabitha and I make eye contact just before I leap out the window.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Did you put your cowl on before?
No, she sees my uncowled face.
Hilarious.
Your secret identity is now known.
Yeah.
As you leap down, you hear her cry out, "Tormac, why did a unicorn just jump out the window?"
I've been made.
Do they see
your hair?
Do they see me on his back?
I think you probably just look like a backpack because you have like a big backpack full of stuff, right?
That's true.
Very small. You look like saddlebags.
That's hilarious.
All right, cool. Now what do you guys do?
We leave the area, and the boggle comes back to find the lint like basket just sitting on the ground because I don't think we ever pulled it up. Man. And then maybe we continue to rat watch before nightfall.
Sure. Yeah. We'll do rat watch and
All
then
right.
we'll meet this guy at the docks and shake him down.
Yeah.
All right, you get to Castle Rat Watch. It is home of the Rat Watch.
Howdy, rat watchers.
So it's obviously not a castle. It's that's sort of a tongue-in-cheek name for what this like rickety wooden shack looks like.
Mm.
And though it is in horrible disrepair and pretty ugly, it's a critical service in Junktown, keeping the rats in check.
Keeping all them rats in check.
I'm gonna go right up to the shack, and
Well, let me ask Peter. Do you think you would have a relationship with anybody at Castle Rat Watch?
Is there a Commissioner Gordon here for me to meet?
Nice.
There is Chief Rat Watcher Rudy.
Um,
You have a heart of gold.
I love that Commissioner Gordon for him is a rat catcher. So funny. That's so funny.
yeah, I work with that guy quietly because the rat watchers are feckless, and I'm the only one that can actually get things done.
Chief Rat Watcher Rudy is a one-eyed surly boggle, and he walks around with like a big net, and he sees you. Ah, there you are. Haven't seen you in a while, Zeros.
I've been keeping my distance, watching from afar.
Uh-huh. Meanwhile, I've been getting things done. Me and Big Baldrick. You
Is that
know,
what he calls his net?
no, that's not what I call my net. That's what I call my wug over there. Oh, what do you want, boss?
You hear
Nothing.
Fango.
Just talking about you. What do you guys? Hey, what are you, tycoon? Look at those
I am.
threads.
Indeed, I'm the Gumball King.
I could tell you're not from around here because your threads aren't all messed up.
That's true. That's true. I cut a good I cut a handsome figure.
Whoa. Well, look at that cat right there. Hey, I'll buy that cat off you. Ancient coins.
I immediately sell my cat.
We went through all that.
I get back my Beastmaster profession and I spend it on Junkmonger profession.
I
I live here as a queen.
He's respecking.
I say, cats,
400 gold.
cat's not for sale.
Whoa. Then would you like to work here? Because, I mean, that thing would be
Yeah.
real useful.
Fang has already obliterated 40 rats.
Yeah, look at that. This is
He's a machine.
it's the best day of my life.
Speaking of working for you, we are investigating the Undermongers.
Zeros, have you put together like a crime fighting team or something? What's going on here? Translate this for me.
Translate this.
This is a trial phase for them. If they do well, they might just become my team.
Wait, am I gonna
Like
have a new
sidekick
boss?
buddies, you know what I mean?
Look, I've asked you to join the Rat Watchers like 100 times. You keep saying no.
I had other things going on at the time. I'm trying to kind of do my own thing. I don't want to be taped down by all of the red tape.
All right, well, the Undermongers, you know.
Are we cool?
I don't know, man. You tell me. You're always the weird one.
I'm trying to be better.
Hey, he's not weird. A lot of people eat oats out of a bowl outside of a doctor's office.
Yeah.
I didn't know that information. Thank you for telling me that. That's
Yeah, well, it's totally normal.
Totally.
Hey, I mean, what am I gonna do? I eat rats, so you know the good
eat
ones,
them? Yeah.
the non-dirty ones.
Thank you for telling us that.
Non-dirty ones. The non-dirty ones.
Oh god.
You want to know about the Undermongers? I mean, I'm not really the guy to. You want to talk to Bwag the Excavator?
I'm sorry, what?
Wag.
Flag?
The excavator.
Yeah. You heard of him? I know Zeros has talked to him at least once or twice, right?
It didn't go well.
Yeah, he can really talk your ear off.
I have a way of making bad first impressions.
That's true.
But when you
Me?
get to know me, I'm actually very nice.
Well, I'm looking forward to that chapter of our relationship.
Hasn't happened yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Where can we find Bwag?
He's in the
Bwag.
sewers.
We're going to the sewers.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Can I use penetrating gaze just to
Sure.
get a better read on if we're being misled or what this guy's motivation or desire might be?
Sure.
All right, it's a perception check. That is a 6.
You get the sense that he's trying to help you out as much as he can, but also he's like not interested in the Undermongers at all. Like he doesn't really want to help you personally.
Yeah.
Got it.
Why haven't you solved the Undermonger problem?
Look, Castle Rat Watch, not Castle People Watch. Okay. The biggest threat to this town are the rats.
Some of his PTSD comes out.
Starts rocking back and forth.
The biggest threat to this town are the tycoons. Are they paying you?
Well, I mean, we're funded by the city. You know what I mean? So I guess yes, if you want to put it that way.
Are they paying you to turn a blind eye to the sewers?
Look, I work with Bragg in some respect. You know, we got to talk to each other, and he deals a lot with the stuff in the sewers. If it's in the sewers, just keep it down there. I say there's like people down there. If they come up, then it's our problem. See, got all these kids getting the plague this season. You know, that's bad news.
It is.
Stunts the growth. Good thing I didn't get it. And he's like way shorter than you, James.
He's 2 apples high. Okay, interesting. So these guys are just rat watchers or rat catchers, essentially.
Look, if a guy is clearly, you know, breaking the law, I'll hit him with my sap.
You won't arrest him. You just give him a warning.
Yeah.
Hitting him with
A warning thump.
And maybe, just maybe, the copper hats will show up and do their job. But there's like 4 copper hats, you know, and there's thousands of people. See, the magistrate doesn't care about Junktown. That's why we're looking to secede, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Tabitha, it's all her brainchild. She's going to take us to the next level.
I see.
So
But
what
he does
do I
not
care
see-
about some undermongers? I mean, they'll fade away. The rats will eat them.
That should be in the sandbox. If you just do nothing for the undermongers for
Yeah, the
7
rats.
sessions, they're just gone.
Yeah.
They're just eaten by the rats.
It's a time limited faction. You know? All right. So, anything else we want to do with this guy, or do you want to go talk to Blag?
Look, if you guys are looking for work, I could put you to work.
I mean, do I get paid for all the rats my cat has already killed?
I mean,
It was unsanctioned rat killing. I get it.
You got to have a permit for those.
Yeah.
Look,
in fact, I'm getting a
the
fine.
little
now.
rats.
You got to
we're
buy
not paying
tags.
for those. See, the big problem are the killer rats. Yeah, I said it. There's a killer rat problem.
Oh,
So please don't broadcast that. You know, obviously people do know about it, but we don't want to cause a big stink. Bigger stink than the heap. You know what I mean? So if you guys are looking to exterminate some killer rats, I will pay you. Kill at least 10 of them. Well, I will give you 2 pouches of copper coins. Yes, that will come out of my own pay. What else can I say to you? Zeros, you know, still waiting for you to be nice to me.
this is him being nice.
I'll nudge Zeros. Be like, come on, be nice.
Thank you for the help.
You're welcome.
How about 3 copper coins for 10 killer rats?
All right. If you could do it, I'll do it.
Okay. All right, we'll keep it in mind. I just wanted to make the deal, but we'll keep it in mind.
Get some XP, you know, every time he makes a deal.
Wow.
I actually don't, but like it's Buddy's impulse is to make deals.
Hey,
Jason.
Boss, I
Hey,
think
Jason.
I saw a big rat. I think it bit me.
The wug is getting smaller and smaller.
Missing an arm.
Oh, geez, I gotta go take care of this, guys. I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. We'll be sure to check out the talk with Boag, the excavator, on the Undermongers, or maybe we just hit the sewers and start doing some investigating. But we've still got Tabitha's brother to talk to, and now we know that Tabitha is the mastermind behind the secession from Fleabag County.
What's up, Jason?
Ahoy!
Yeah. Night is falling. Little red eyes are popping up in the junk.
It's fun
Just
ghouls.
like the whole city is just teeming with rats.
It's just LED lights that have been strung throughout the city to.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where to?
Shall we go to the docks?
Talk with Tormac?
Might make sense.
All right, yeah. That's probably a good place to
Okay, yeah. Put a pin.
to come to a conclusion. Yeah. We'll go to the docks.
The pier. The pier.
What are we gonna say? Like we kind of blew
Tormac
up the whole
McCarthy.
scenario. Tormac McCarthy is it?
We don't know that yet.
That's true.
This be cool.
Yeah.
Zeros will just pose as like another taxidermy unicorn, and the guy's gonna think he's going crazy.
I always travel with this taxidermy unicorn.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are headed over in this area, the pier, right corner.
Zeros is going to put his mask and hat back on as night falls, and then he'll hide in the shadows and watch from a distance.
As you guys are heading over there and entering the pier, you see a sewer repair crew covered in green gunk, and they're cursing at each other as they climb out of a manhole.
What's the gunk? I ask.
Mood slime.
What's the gunk? I mean, you probably don't want to know. I don't know.
Ooh.
There might be some mung in there.
Oh boy.
A little
Mung in the sewers.
Mung on his shoulder.
Turds. That's some of the gunk.
You got like all kinds of turds down there. You got like people turds. You got rat turds.
Yeah.
I think
And
there's
mung.
lots of dude turds.
Yeah, dude turds are just stone.
Cuts over to two dudes next to a dumpster just going, yup, 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 yup. Yep.
Yeah, Bwag is having us clean out all the vents and whatnot. The grates.
Oh, God.
Grisly work.
Oh, Wag is... Yeah, go
Is
ahead.
their boss.
Yeah. He's chief excavator.
Gotta excavate all that mung down there, you know?
You haven't have any run-ins with undermongers down there?
Yeah. Yeah, bad news.
Got it.
They're real jerks. They kind of push us around if they see us.
Not for long.
Who do they
This guy's
work
gonna
for?
push back. Yeah, there you go.
We got a lot of theories about that.
Tabitha.
Well, that's kind of out there, but I was thinking, her brother.
The squirrely guy?
Hey, I don't know. Me and some of the guys, Gunk Ironjaw could be him. I just don't trust a gator with brains.
A gator with brains.
Yeah, he's like some genius gator. It's weird.
Where's he at?
I don't know. He lives in town somewhere.
Interesting. So the Undermongers could be either run by Tormak, Tabitha, or Gunk, the gator.
I ask
brains.
if Zeros has heard of this gator with brains.
Can
Why
I
do you
do
make a realms check to see if you know?
Yeah.
One of the other workers says, I've heard some people say Bwag was leader of the Undermong. Can you believe that?
I can.
I can't believe anything. I have no idea.
That's just a straight 6.
Say you have run into him and it was a bad experience. He's angry. He's an angry fellow. But he is he has a special helmet that he stole from someone that gave him sentience, and now he's a genius.
So he's a gator.
Does his brain expand into the helmet like some kind of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing?
Yeah.
You're not sure how it works, but he seems to have retained his like ornery gator nature as well.
He's a reasoning gator with a thinking cap on. Literal.
Perfect killing machine.
Yeah, I think Zeros would just answer, "We're not friendly."
Nice. I say, well, then we're not friendly with him either.
But our list of suspects for who's behind the Undermongers is growing. How are we ever going to find out which is which?
What if we just take them all out?
What are you guys like superheroes or something? Like what is going on here? What are you
I'm not the superhero. He's
You
the
guys been
superhero.
reading too many comic books.
What's your favorite comic?
Slag, the orphan boy. I mean,
Yeah.
Deep cut. That's a Land of Aim deep cut.
the kid is just a barrel full of laughs nonstop.
Slag the little
The
orphan.
adventures that this kid gets into. The writers, Brian Park, Jimmy Kushti. Geniuses.
Geniuses. Each and every.
Although I have heard they might be, someone else might be ghostwriting it.
It's possible.
But I don't care. The stories are still great. They
I
still
hear it
hold
might
up
be
after 40 years.
Here it might actually be written by a mushroom named Zona Imbach,
I don't know. People say a lot of things. Anyway, we're going to get this gunk off of us. And
yeah, you should hose that off.
Stay strong. We'll take care of the Undermongers.
What he said.
Right. Why is that horse talking? I don't know, man.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Go with it.
There's like mumbling to themselves as they walk away.
Okay, so lots of leads to investigate. Figure this Undermonger mystery out.
Lots of killer rats to kill so we can get rich again.
For 3 coppers.
Tormak waves you over. He's like under a lamp in the distance. Saying,
Good. You made it.
He looks around. He looks really out of his element. He looks like nervous and stuff.
As you probably know, the cursed cat escaped. I could tell because it destroyed your room.
Where is the cat?
You
have?
We're hiding in the shadows, like me and Fang, and I just
I'll go out by myself, and hopefully they'll be watching my back.
Yeah, you just hear Fang in the distance go.
Okay, so what's your plan? I like this plan of me becoming the hero. This is a great plan.
Yes.
Can you
Unfortunately,
expound more upon that?
things have become complicated. I no longer know the location of the cat, which means I'm going to have to searching. I'm going to have to search the entire city to find the cat for you. I'm going to need your help. Can you give me help?
Well, who are those people you were talking to?
I'm sorry. People.
Yeah, I saw you. Shadows. I saw you talking to people.
Oh, those people. Those people. Those are my. Those are my assistants. They're cursed cat hunters.
Okay.
Would you like to meet them?
Yes. I want to know. Where'd the cat go? Where'd the cursed cat go? We had the cat.
The cursed cat escaped. I can only assume it was rifling through your personal belongings. The cursed cat looks for things to attach itself to, attach the curses to. I was able to spring a surprise on it, but it escaped my grasp.
Look, there was also a unicorn. My sister said there was a unicorn, and I saw the unicorn, and it came alive. Something weird is going on.
I can tell you're smart. You're really, really smart. In fact, come out of the shadows. Let's meet our companion here, Tormek. He's joining our group. He's going to help us hunt down this cat. This cat that we won't be able to find without his help.
Zeros will emerge from the shadows.
Oh.
What does Chili do?
I guess I will also menacingly emerge from the shadows using the Star Wars D6 RPG system skill.
Wow.
With no cat.
No cat. She is. I'll make a wilderness check to make sure she stays back, because that'll be entertaining if she doesn't. So I'll wilderness to have her hide, so at least I get some advantage on it, or to sneak, slank. Ooh, that's gonna be. I'll use a quest point to make it a 9.
All right.
She's a good girl.
Cormac says, this is all getting really strange, and I kind of want this to be like easy for me. Is there any way I could just pay you to make this happen?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. We accept money up front for our services rendered.
It's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
Well, listen, what
we offer marketing packages. We offer superhero deals.
Yeah, explain to me your business plan, because what I want out of this is to be a town hero.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell us, why do you want to be a town hero? That'll impact the plan.
Well, because I want to take some shine off my sister.
I see. Yes, your sister. She's in charge of this Junktown. Correct? I act like I've never heard anything in Lending.
I guess some people say that. It's not like official.
But she's in charge of the big recession or a secession plan, right? That everyone's talking about in the streets.
It's probably not going to go through.
It's like leaving
why do you say that?
County.
Because she thinks she has all the answers. Whatever.
I'll tell you what, if we're going to be partners, you got to tell us everything. I don't want to get cursed. He doesn't want to get cursed. He doesn't want to get cursed. You certainly don't.
I'm a girl.
All right. Well, just refresh my memory how this is going to work. Like, how do you see me coming out on top here?
Picture this. Balloons. Food. Fireworks. As you walk down Main Street, having captured the most dangerous creature in all Fleabag County, for the sake of the safety of the town.
Yes, sign me up.
Because that's what'll happen. Everybody will love you. They'll want you living in the nest. In the master suite, not the guest room.
You guys are gonna switch rooms. It's gonna be wonderful.
Okay, but we would have to get the word out that this thing is like a problem, and
Will be a problem. How could we
pull
get the
out?
word out?
I pull out right tool for the job, and I say, "Well, this portable printing press can help."
Wow.
Let's hope
Printing
we get
pamphlets.
it. Yeah, let's really hope.
Beware.
8. 8. And it was a tinker +2. I'm going to add a quest point to make it a 9. I think we're in business, guys. Right tool for the job. 9 to 11. The item is on hand. This is part of our marketing push, if you will.
I'm not even sure we'll do this. I'm just like trying to get information out of this guy.
I feel like this is not as awesome as you think to be in your bag. It's got to be pretty small. It's probably like a press
Like
thing that you do.
A label maker.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Okay, flyers, great idea.
Yeah. It's just like a little barrel printer that just like you roll out pictures of the cursed cat.
All right.
And then once you capture it, we'll roll out pictures of you and put them up all over town saying that you did it.
But what does the cat actually do, and where is it?
At that moment, you hear Fang go, "Arr!"
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And nowhere.
Catception.
All right, we'll end the quest right.
Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just trying to like milk this guy for information about Tabletop.
I totally get it.
Zeros is getting impatient.
Nice.
He's not gonna. He ends up killing us all.
Yeah. Shoots his unicorn horn.
Yeah. I think we'll actually end it right there and pick it up.
Okay.
I feel like Tormac is like wanting to believe, but needs more.
Yeah.
I respect
Too good to
that.
be true scenario. We just need to figure out how much we can convince him for him to give us information about Tabitha. This is like an FBI's thing now.
Yeah. I love it.
Well, let's do some
yeah.
XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing XP from last time as well?
I don't think I did my ideals and flaws.
Ben, want to kick off the XP?
Sure. Complete a quest? No. Counter a new creature, critter, creeper.
A unicorn. Peter encountered himself for the first time.
Yeah,
It's an XP for that.
That's true. It's technically true.
Yes, the best kind of true.
Solve a problem in a creative way.
Yeah, I would say so.
Significant NPC encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Peril or hijinks? Let's say hijinks.
Okay.
Didn't travel this time. You've explored a lot of Junktown, yes. Did not find a magic item or craft an item. So 1,
Wait,
2, 3,
didn't I
4
craft an item?
today.
Right, did I craft an item?
What did you craft?
I don't remember. Oh no, maybe I just made the pulley and everything out of the thing. Yeah, never mind. That was me solving a problem with ingenuity, so I get XP. Got it.
Yeah. There you go.
Ideal. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
Classic.
5
Five.
XP. And then ideals and flaws.
Did I make peace between two sides?
Which sides?
I don't think I did. Criticize
Peter, how
someone
about you?
powerful? No.
Not yet.
I think I did my flaw. Which
Nice.
is to make a snap judgment of someone.
Yeah.
It's a good flaw.
Did anyone build on their relationship?
I mean, I think I've established that I keep thinking Peter is a horse I can ride.
Yeah, I think you made steps.
I'm
toward
trying to role play it. Yeah, I'm going to put a saddle on him next quest.
How's that progressed? Like
This, I think we're at the inception of it. So I mean, I'm not going to ask for XP.
well, it's fine.
but-
You can have XP. I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, how's he taking that so far?
Yeah, that's true. How does Zeros take this?
I think he's sort of flattered by the idea of being a pony, but also he thinks it's going to hurt his image. So
It's complicated.
Worried about the optics. Yeah.
It's nice to get your mane brushed, but also it looks wrong.
Yeah.
Doesn't go with my vibe.
I respect that.
I feel compelled to get his story out there. Like, to have Zeros be known for the hero that he is.
You've got a mini printing press now, so
We do.
Yeah. One letter at a time.
Do you believe in Zeros? I believe in Zeros.
I believe. Zeros is more than a unicorn. He's an idea.
Tilly, I want to say your printing press is sort of like a screen printing situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's fine with me. Yeah, where it's just kind of like it's way more cumbersome than it's worth. I just kind of wanted something that's dumb to make him.
I mean, it
makes
makes duplication easier than writing everything, but it's not
Right.
like a giant heavy thing.
right. Zeros
One
t-shirts.
copy per quest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Screen printing T-shirts.
Yeah. Graphic tees.
All right. Cool.
I love it.
Awesome.
Well, big ups to Peter for joining us. Really happy
Yes.
about this. We appreciate having you here.
yeah, it was fun.
I
It was
love
good
your
fun.
character. It's going to be really fun.
I'm looking forward to coming back.
Indeed.
Cool tools.
Until next time, we will see you then. Oh, goodbye
Indeed.
now.
Bye-bye.